Welcome back to Living Oklahoma. It is time to have some STEM fun on this follow-up Friday. Earlier this week, we had our Mad Science Monday, and we showed you how to make picnic lights without attracting all those bugs. So for our Friday finale, we're switching to this bright theme and discussing sunsets. So let's go ahead and check in with Chief Meteorologist Jeff George and our favorite mad scientists.
Good morning, everyone. The only thing as beautiful as an Oklahoma sunrise is an Oklahoma sunset. And we're going to show you one in the Mad Science Lab this morning. Professor Matt, Professor Miles, show us what you got.
What's this big bucket of water for?
Yeah, okay, we're talking about the sunset, and he goes right to the big bucket of water sitting here. Now, this one I wanted to tell you, before we get to that, I got to tell you, I don't know if you've noticed, but there's this huge dust cloud that came across from, believe it or not, the Sahara Desert. Okay,
What?
5,000 miles. This thing traveled across the Sahara Desert, from the Sahara Desert across the Atlantic Ocean, and is now settled over Oklahoma just this past weekend.
What?
Okay, yeah. This is what's happening. Sunsets are caused by particles in the sky. Well, sunsets are caused by the sun going down, but the way it's beautiful is caused by particles over the sky. Now, this particular dust plume is not unusual. This one is one of the most extremes on record. The thickness of the dust particles in the atmosphere is the highest. It's the highest that's been observed in like 25 years.
What?
Now, check this out. I tell you what. We're talking about sunset, so run over and turn the lights out, okay? And while he's doing that, let me tell you this. Its side effects are noticeable wherever it passes. Hazy skies, brilliant sunsets, and that's a good part. The bad part is a potential for respiratory irritation because it's caused by particles in the air. And that's what's happening. So this is what I want you to do. As soon as he comes back, here he is, okay?
Hello.
Okay, grab the flashlight and kind of shine it through the water. Now imagine that this water represents our atmosphere, and you can see it looks kind of hazy, kind of a little bit dark, but I'm going to take some coffee creamer, and I'm going to pour a little bit in here, and that's going to represent that Sahara dust, okay? Now, as that gets in there, and as that mixes in, got a little spoon here, and let's mix it in, and notice how that changes how it looks in there, okay? A little bit more, and then I'm going to add some food coloring. If I can
Yes.
figure out where I put it here. A little bit of food coloring right here.
Ooh, what color?
Red. Okay, just a little bit. Now, watch what happens to the way that our sunset looks right there. Okay, now, as it passes through there, it's going to change the way we see the sunset. And again, that's because of all that dust in the air. It's because of the particles in the air. You notice if we go into a bigger city, that the sunset looks totally different than if you're way out in the country. If you're in a dusty area, the sunset's totally different than if you're in a forestry area. And that's how it works.
Okay.
So that's why, even though the sky is blue, our sunset may look like this.
Cool.
Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what we have for you today there from the Mad Science Lab.
Thank you guys so much, and please make sure you join us next time for more Mad Science fun.
A sunset in a bucket. What do you know? We'll be back again next Monday, or this coming Monday at 9:45 a.m. with another Mad Science Monday. So set your DVR. You don't want to miss all the fun experiments you can do with the family.